welcome. We're here for round 13. We're getting close to the end of the season now. We're here for the San Marino Grand Prix. Not the Emilia Romagna one. We're here for the San Marino one. And obviously we're in Moto2. So we will be using Agur, who, I mean, he's had it's astounding start to his MotoGP campaign, shall we say. Very, very impressive on a bike. I don't think really should be there too much, you know. So he's done a very, very good job. Reminds me a bit of Pedro Acosta, like his rookie year. And yeah, we have made a slight change to the braking. Slight change to the braking to help with the MotoGP bike, and it's gonna help throughout and everything. So yeah, but like always, you sign races, so I'm gonna shut up. And yeah, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, bell for notified of all further uploads. And
good morning and welcome to the Misano Grand Prix. We're live from the Romagna Riviera, cradle of Italian motorcycling, on one of the most famous circuits in the World Championship. In a few moments, we'll move to the main straight to watch the start of the Moto2 race. As you can see, we're heading to the starting grid where everyone is ready for the start of the race. The weather is clear and temperatures are far from extreme. However, tyre wear will play a very important factor in today's race. That's why lots of riders have been using medium tyres in the front and rear. We're ready for action here at the Misano circuit. Eyes on the lights now. The San Marino Grand Prix is about to start. In a moment, we'll go live to the Parc Fermé for interviews with the riders who made the podium. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the final standings of this Moto2 race.